The luxury SUV market has grown tremendously in recent years, but the 2022 Range Rover SV Autobiography Dinamica appears to be prepared to take its position at the top of the podium. The Range Rover has evolved from a premium off-roader to a luxury SUV. Although impressive, all-terrain performance can still be achieved with the help of permanent all-wheel drive, air suspension, and a variety of electronic aids. It's no longer the primary focus. So, what's the car all about? Stay tuned. Introducing a new generation of Range Rover is a big deal. At first glance, the SV Autobiography Dinamica 2022 appears like the car's designers simply duplicated the aesthetic of the previous Range Rover models and called it a day. But a deeper look reveals a slew of alterations. Some of the wrinkles and design fanciness have been addressed, and the windows now fit flush. As a whole, the styling has been reduced and cleaned up, resulting in a more contemporary appearance. Light clusters are more advanced, and several of the rear lights are covered while they're not in use. In terms of quality and reliability, the new Range Rover is a step in the right direction for Land Rover. It's exciting to see a completely reworked Range Rover on the market since Land Rover's flagship SUV has gone through only 5 generations since 1970, and this is the most significant. The redesigned model features flush-fit door handles, slimmer taillights, and a more streamlined front end. Before, the Range Rover was known for its wild capabilities in all situations, but this latest model is remarkably restrained in comparison to previous generations of the vehicle. It still has a hulking presence, but it's now on par with Mercedes GLS, BMW X7, and even the Bentley Bentayga in terms of refinement. With the lightweight yet precise steering wheel, the SUV is able to turn in any direction it chooses with ease. It has 4-wheel steering, which is standard, and despite the fact that it isn't a brand new innovation, it's exclusive to the Range Rover and contributes much to the vehicle's overall agility. The SV Autobiography Dinamica borrows heavily from the SVR's powertrain. The 543 horsepower and 680 pound-feet of torque are delivered by the same 5.0-liter supercharged V8 found in the Sport SVR. With a somewhat less forceful throttle modulation, this Range Rover is the fastest in Range Rover history, reaching 60 miles per hour in just over 5 seconds and a limited top speed of 155 miles per hour. It adds to the vehicle's attractiveness with exceptional refinement. When the mood strikes, you can use that torque to make quick work of overtaking and accelerating quickly. The vehicle's ability to drive long distances on a single tank of fuel is also appealing, and it's evident that a lot of effort has been put into ensuring that the engine does not disturb the occupants. It's true that noise level raises significantly if you slam on the gas, but most of the time it's scarcely noticeable. It's also a significant part of the attractiveness because the engine is much more audible when you want it to be. The car now comes equipped with a slew of high-tech features not found in many other cars. You can choose from a broad variety of upholstery alternatives, including leather, sustainable Vadrat, and Ultra Fabrics textiles in a blend of faux leather and suede, respectively, in addition to the more traditional options. The Range Rover's sole purpose is to provide passengers with an exceptional level of comfort. Whether it's raining or snowing, you'll get to your ski lodge in time for cocktails thanks to this vehicle. To achieve this, it uses a combination of hardware and electronic trickery. If you're driving at highway speeds, the air suspension, for example, does an excellent job of soaking up road potholes. The interior follows suit with the exterior's aesthetics in every way. It's refreshing to see a vehicle like the Range Rover in a market where certain automakers seem bent on creating more complex and bizarre designs ever. The elegant surface and intelligent material choice make it stand out. Land Rover has released some new, more animal-friendly material options, although you can still put dead cow skin all over the place if you want to. It's surely evident that the overall effect is stunning, and we believe it will age beautifully. For the most part, it's a step above a Mercedes or BMW in terms of design and quality compared to its rivals. The Range Rover's front seats are roomy and adjustable, and the high seat position affords a commanding perspective of the road ahead, a Range Rover signature. On long journeys, heating, ventilation, and a variety of massage features can help alleviate discomfort. With a starting price of just under $200,000, the Range Rover SV Autobiography Dinamica 2022 should have the same level of opulence and cutting-edge technology as its more expensive counterparts. In other words, despite its exorbitant price tag, this product lives up to expectations. The Rolls-Royce Cullinan and the Bentley Bentayga are just two of the many competitors this new model will have to face if it's to be a success. Until the vehicle is 6 years old, the expense of road tax, insurance, and maintenance and replacement parts will be all substantial. For a car like the Range Rover, this is to be expected, and most purchasers won't be put off by its high operating expenses. All expectations for off-road capabilities have been met, and so has this Range Rover's high-tech equipment. Because of the wide range of options at your disposal, your car can effectively drive through any obstacle. There's an air of confidence about this automobile no matter where you're driving it, on or off-road. As a result, even after a long day of traveling, you get out of the car feeling rejuvenated. And when it comes to the interior, it has a familiar look and feel, but it's cleaner and less fuzzy than the previous models. It has improved the integration of the air vents as well as reduction in chrome trim. In order to operate many of the car's various features, the Range Rover's SV Autobiography's latest generation infotainment software is housed in a bigger touchscreen. This is one of the first things you notice, a 13.1-inch tablet-like touchscreen that sits proudly in the center of the dashboard. Land Rover could have gone bigger, but that's something we'll have to wait for in a future upgrade. In spite of the haptic feedback, the screen is pleasant to use, and most owners are pleased that traditional climate dials have been kept. Range Rover's reputation for technology has been tarnished in the past by bulky and unreliable infotainment systems, which have a tendency to malfunction. There has been great progress in the Range Rover touchscreen technology, but there's still room for improvement. Land Rover has wisely combined its unique technology with the best of Silicon Valley to create beautiful and distinctive graphics. Smartphone interaction with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is standard, as is voice control of critical functions via Amazon Alexa. More than 35 speakers and 1600 watts of power are included in the sound system. And as if you're using headphones on a plane, each of the 35 speakers emits a frequency that cancels out undesirable sounds. Additionally, the steering wheel has a new touch-sensitive display and digital dials. There's a sensible assortment of storage options throughout the Range Rover, which includes a concealed box beneath the cup holders, which is a lovely party piece. If you choose the Range Rover, you'll get 43.1 cubic feet of passenger capacity and 92.9 cubic feet of cargo space. That's a lot more substantial than, say, a Bentley Bentayga. There's more legroom because of a longer wheelbase, and a fair amount of knee and headroom can be found in the rearmost seats, but the chairs are positioned quite low. You can also fold down the rear row of seats by pressing a button on the dashboard. The windows are also big, providing a wide field of view. And because of this sense of exclusivity, the Range Rover SV Autobiography Dinamica 2022 has become a go-to vehicle for many consumers. Front and rear heated seats with electric power adjustment, air suspension with adaptive cruise control, and wireless phone charging are all included as standard equipment. With the model's additional features, you'll find things like cooled seats, head-up display, park assist, and enhanced headlights. Even if you don't want to use Land Rover's custom department, you can customize the automobile to your heart's content. In the absence of Euro NCAP testing, the Range Rover's sturdy structure and plenty of driver aid equipment should ensure the safety of its occupants. Those who want to be chauffeured will enjoy this vehicle, which is as sumptuous as it should be for a vehicle with such a hefty price tag. But what do you think of the latest technology in the Range Rover? Thanks for watching the video. We'll catch you on the next one.